Hi Pisces, welcome to Pisces Tarot and Advice. So I wanted to do a different type of reading. I wanted to do a you versus them. So this is where we look at a particular dynamic, a one-to-one, okay? And that could be you and a partner, you and an ex, you and whoever it is that's most on your mind right now. A friend, family member, boss, co-worker, you and another person where something's going down currently and you're trying to figure it out. You could use some answers, you can use some advice about it. You're curious where things are going to go. You're curious how you see things versus how they see things, because you know there's always two sides to every story. Well, three: yours, theirs, and the truth, as they say. So we're gonna have a look and see what's going on, you versus them. Take the messages as they resonate. Don't force anything to fit. It's a new type of reading that I'm doing on this channel, so I would appreciate some feedback. You always give me feedback. You always give me beautiful comments, and I appreciate it. Okay, so I'm interested, extra interested, to see what you say. If the readings are useful, if this type of format, this type of layout is useful for you, I'll keep doing it, okay? All right, so let's see what's going on. Pisces and the person on their mind. What is going on for Pisces and the person on their mind? All right, they're actually telling me to use two decks. That's one, that's two. Okay. To look at both of you. All right, and the third to look at the situation between the two of you and advice. Let me just shuffle all them decks. Interesting, Pisces, interesting. I was just going to use one deck, but there you go. I do as I'm told. When it comes to my spiritual team, I've learned just do as you're told, girl. Okay, all right. Okay, so we're going to have a look at your side of things. The roles can always be reversed, okay? So just keep in mind. Pisces and the person on their mind, okay? Show me Pisces perspective. Pisces perspective on the situation. Pisces perspective on the situation. So we have the Hermit, the Eight of Swords. You're really in your head about it, though. You're trying to figure it out, but you can't, because I feel like you only have your perspective. So you might be dealing with someone who's closed off, very difficult to read. Okay, show me Pisces perspective. Pisces perspective. So I'm going to pull cards, and I'm just going with the Pisces. We're going to look at your person's perspective, Pisces person perspective, the person on Pisces mind. What is their perspective on the same situation? And then what is the common ground? What's really going on? Show me the situation between Pisces and their person. Pisces and the person on their mind. Show me the situation. What is actually going on? That would help them to get more clarity. What is the actual situation? Six of Pentacles. So for some of you who are dealing with a one-sided situation. What is the actual situation between Pisces and their person? Two cards. And what is Pisces' advice when it comes to this situation with this person? Three cards, okay. All right, Pisces. Well, we have an interesting layout here. Let's see what we get. So we have the Emperor. Let's start with the situation and then how you see it, okay? We have the Emperor here, Aries energy, father figure, your significant other, something or someone. I am getting a closed off energy, very controlled, if not necessarily controlling, could be also controlling, but very controlled individual, okay? So what is the situation between you two? Seven of Swords and okay. Yeah, the situation is someone's trying to avoid whatever, a conversation, a conflict, avoid being confronted, someone's in avoiding mode, okay? And someone's not having it. The Knight of Swords is like, listen, okay, no, enough. No, I need answers. Like, I want answers, okay? And Pisces, again, you flip the roles as you see fit, but I have a feeling that what I'm going to see in your cards is the Knight of Swords attitude, right? You want answers. Like, enough is enough, dude or dudette. Like, I need some answers. I need some clarity. Tell me what's up. All right, so let's see your situation. At the bottom of your deck, we have the King of Wands. Very fired up energy. Aries, Leo, Sag. So let's see. Well, what do we have? We have the Queen of Wands, Seven of Swords, Ace of Cups, with Queen of Cups, the Death card, and the Devil. Interesting. Okay, Pisces. Okay. Now, if you're dealing with another Pisces, this could be what's throwing me off, because you have the Seven of Swords here, which tells me that this person over here to the left of me is the one doing the avoiding. Okay. Now, here's the situation. The situation is this, Pisces. And again, I'm going to read it as you, but you flip the roles, because for some of you, it's the other person. I'm seeing that very clearly. The bottom line is, there's new feelings here. Ace of Cups. There's new feelings. There's attraction. There's a new potential. The potential to build something together. The potential to work together very well. New love potential. Okay. Someone is acknowledging it. Queen of Cups. You or the other person. Okay. Someone is acknowledging it, but they're not acting on it. Okay. Queen energy. Passive energy. Why? Because either they're going through a big breakup, or they're going through a big ending and a big transformation, or they're tied up to some sort of devil situation where they're stuck there. They feel tied and bound. They feel like they would have to end this. And for some of you, either they're not confident enough to do that. They feel like they don't have the power to do that. They feel like they need more time. I don't know what it is, because for some of you, for some, this is what someone's going through a bad breakup, or they've been through a bad breakup recently, and their confidence is still not what it should be, right? So someone's just picking up the pieces in their own life. They're seeing potential here with you or another person, but they're avoiding it. They're avoiding having the conversation. They're avoiding addressing anything because they're not ready. That's the bottom line. They're not ready, okay? This is, I don't say this often, and I feel like I need to do more research to be able to have a very strong opinion on the topic. However, what I do know is, oh look, and the Page of Wands, the Chariot. Someone's very fired up. Okay, these two together, I was going to say, can talk about twin flame energy, fiery energy here. Someone's very fired up, and they're like, let's do this thing. Like, what do you mean? What are you talking about? What's the problem? You know, the other person doesn't feel ready. Okay. Or that's your perception of the other person. Your perception of the other person is they need to end some stuff and they're not doing it. And that annoys you. Okay. Because you know they know there's feelings. Okay. Or you know that you're both seeing the same thing here. You're both seeing immense potential. But as far as you're concerned, they're choosing not to act on it out of fear, or because they're tied up to something else, and you don't get, like, what's the problem? Why don't you just put a stop to that? I don't get it, right? So that's one perspective. The other person, Nine of Wands, the other person's been through a lot. I'll tell you that right now. They've been through a lot. They barely, some days I feel like the most they can do is get out of bed, put their clothes on, and step out into the world, and that is like, they're proud of themselves for even getting that far. Okay, so I don't know. What I'm going to say is, we'll see what the advice is, but keep things in perspective here, because you're dealing with someone who's very, I just get this feeling of just feeling broken, or they're just now starting to rebuild. They're just now starting to clear their energy and to figure out what they want to do. Okay, so let's see more on the other person. We have the Nine of Cups, the Death card, and the Fool. Interesting. Okay, wish come true energy, but again, They have to go through some sort of massive transformation. They're fully aware of this. Or they are going through some massive transformation to get their wish fulfillment. You might not know this, Pisces. You might not know that this person has already taken steps. So I might be annoyed, very annoyed with them for no reason. Just keep things, keep them in mind. What else do we? Judgment, the Two of Wands, King of Wands. Oh, Pisces. Oh, Pisces. You're on the same page. You just don't know it. This is what happened. This is what's happening with this person. I'm getting chills. This is what is happening with this person. They've already made the decision to choose you. They've already made the decision to choose you. They've already taken steps to put an end to whatever they needed to put an end to. The Death card. You see how you're mirroring each other? This is intense. They've already, you're on the same page. You're on the same page. What you don't know is, you're looking at them like, what's the problem? You're not doing anything. Why aren't you doing anything? What you don't know is, they've been doing everything that you think they should be doing. They've been doing it. They just don't talk about it. I feel like this is someone who is saying to themselves, I'll talk about it when it's all done. I'll talk about it when it's all ready. Okay, I don't want to. They're trying to avoid a situation of giving you false hope, or they're trying to avoid a situation of crossing any lines. This is someone who's feeling a bit overwhelmed, and the way they're handling it is, I need for things to be clear. I can only deal with one thing at a time. So I can only deal with ending this thing right now. I can't talk to Pisces about it because I can't handle it. I can only deal with ending this thing right now. Okay. Then I can only deal with just having a minute to myself to clear my head, to clear my energy. After that, I feel like that's a plan. They've got a plan. After that, I go to Pisces and I talk to Pisces. Okay? They're aware that you're annoyed. They're aware that you're considering walking away from this completely. They're aware that you feel a certain way about how things have developed, and but they don't have the strength, the energy to deal with more than one thing at a time. Okay? This is someone who's been through a lot, Pisces, not making excuses for anyone, but this is someone who's been through a hell of a lot. And like I said, some days, and this could be, again, flip the roles if need be. Some days, most days for a while now, if they got out of bed in the morning, they put their clothes on and they stepped out into the world to go to their job or school or whatever. To them, that's like, okay, I'm proud of myself for even doing that, because I wasn't sure I was going to be able to. Okay, that's how this person feels. They're aware you're waiting. They're aware you're stressed out about this. They're aware you're frustrated. They're aware, Pisces. They can't address it yet. Okay? The thing that keeps this person sane right now is just dealing with one thing at a time. Now, you don't put your life on hold for anyone, Pisces. I don't care what's going on. Is this an intense connection? I got something tickling me. Yes, it is. Is this pretty amazing? Yes, it could be, looking at these cards. But is it coming together right now, right here? Not yet. Okay? You've been seeing this. You've been dreaming about this. You've been getting signs and symbols and synchronicities, which is why it feels like you're further ahead than this person, or you're more invested than this other person. But look at all these major arcanas here. Now, don't put your life on hold for anyone. Okay. But at the same time, don't let ego push you into messing up a good thing, because you're trying to rush it. You're trying to control it. Transformation takes as long as it takes. Okay? Death card twice. So, Let's look at your advice. What is the advice for Pisces? We have the Moon, the Two of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. So with the Moon here, what I get is see the bigger picture. Think like in perspective. Put things in perspective, into perspective. You have a choice to make of, do you keep the door open on this situation or do you completely shut the door? It's completely up to you. What you need to know is, A, right now, this person's not ready. Okay. Are they working on it? Yes. Can we tell how long it will take them? No. Not with all these majors. Not with all these majors. Okay. What I get intuitively is, after retrograde season, are we even in retrograde season? I don't know. I'm not an astrologer. I know Venus is retrograde when I'm recording this. I know Mercury is going to be retrograde at some point soon. And Saturn's retrograde. We might be in retrograde season. I don't know. But what I'm getting is after retrograde season, but I don't know what that is. Google it. If you know, comment and let us know. After retrograde season, I hear this year. Okay. So definitely by the end of the year. I'm recording this sometime end of July 2023. So by the end of the year, let's say in the next 5 months, 6 months, depending on when you're watching this, by the end of the year, whenever you're watching it, or within the next 6-7 months, time is needed. Time is needed. If you want this, you can have it. It's going to take time. However, it will move slowly. It will develop slowly. If that's something you're willing to deal with and accept, great. Be aware. You might have to keep yourself busy and keep yourself entertained with other things while this other person's figuring it out and putting things in place and into motion. Okay? That's Page of Pentacles energy. And if that's not good enough for you, then that's not good enough for you, and you're free to move on. There's nothing stopping you. All right. So, yeah, interesting. This is interesting. I did not expect this. But you have the King of Wands, they have the King of Wands. You have the Ace of Cups, they have the Nine of Cups coming together to make the Ten of Cups. The Seven of Swords, the Seven of Swords. The Death card in your energy, the Death card in their energy. Okay? So what, again, just to sum up, you're dealing with someone very closed off because they're overwhelmed. Okay? It could have been a case of right person, wrong time. Because there is recognition. There is a mirroring here. Like, you recognize there's great potential between the two of you. They recognize the same. And this could be a romantic, could be to do with business, whatever, okay? Bottom line is, it's like I see you and I see that you see what I'm seeing. Okay? Now, Seven of Swords twice here. Things have not been addressed. Things have not been clarified. Everything's in the realm of perception. Everything is in the realm of dreams, of intuition, of subtle hints. Okay? For you, more than them, which makes it feel like you're further invested in this than they are, or you've given this more time and energy than they have. Okay? Which also makes you feel annoyed. And it makes you feel like you're wasting your time, and it makes you feel annoyed at this person because from where you're standing, they're not doing anything, right? And it's annoying to you because it's like, if you recognize this potential, why aren't you doing anything about it? That's just disrespectful, you know? Now, unbeknownst to you, this person has put things in motion. They're going through a massive transformation. Several types of endings are happening in their life, because what you don't know, they have made a decision. Two wands. They have made a choice to come your way. They want to do things the right way with the Emperor. You look at this person and you see someone who's disrespecting you, who's not taking you seriously. What you don't see is this person is taking you very seriously. They are very hard on themselves because they say, I can't turn up to Pisces with less than they deserve. I can't turn up to Pisces without a plan. I can't turn up to Pisces without this in place and that in place and that in place, because Pisces is on that level. I need to make sure I'm on that level by the time I talk to Pisces. This is someone very hard on themselves. You wouldn't be this hard on them. They're this hard on themselves because that's how they look at you, Pisces. Okay, so there's that. They have set things into motion. It will take time. You may or may not know of changes and endings that are happening in their life as they're going on. There's something around fire energy here. We are in Leo season. For some, it might come together in Leo season. It depends how long you've been dealing with this. Because for others of you, I do get like by the end of the year, Sagittarius season, that would make more sense. Okay, based on what I'm just feeling intuitively and looking at these cards. Sagittarius Capricorn season, which is like the end of the year, okay? To where this person reaches their goals, they go through the steps that they have in their plan to be able to make you a solid offer where they can back everything up. And you can just continue to build, okay? That's why they've been avoiding you, because they're like, I'm not ready to have this conversation with Pisces. I got nothing to tell them. What do I tell Pisces? Yeah, I really like you, and yeah, I really want to be with you, but I'm still with this person, and I don't know what to do about that. I don't know how to wrap that up. Why would I say that to Pisces? I'm going to look like a twat. You know, I'm going to look like this and that and the other. Pisces will turn their back instantly because Pisces is mature, and Pisces has got it all together. That's how they view you, and that's how they compare themselves to you. And they're like, I just need to figure it out. I need to get it together before even approaching Pisces. So there's that. Okay, Pisces, I did not expect this. I did not expect this. I'm not speechless often. I can tell you that. But bottom line, yes, they see what you see. Yes, they want what you want. They're not ready. Things are not ready. They're in motion. They will take time. You don't have to wait. But if you what am I trying to say? It's major arcana energy. It's definitely like divine timing, right? And whenever we hear that, we roll our eyes, myself included, because it just means there's nothing we can do about it. And there's no way to trick it. There's no way to, like, there's no cheat sheets. There's no way to rush things. No, that's just our ego minds trying to control things. And that's how we get ourselves into trouble. The best way to handle things with this type of energy is to keep yourself busy with other things. Genuinely, okay? With other things. Until this comes together in the way that it's meant to. And quite frankly, it's counterintuitive, but things will come together faster if we stop trying to force it, or if we stop trying to control it, or if we stop just monitoring it constantly. It's like the watched pot, right? Be aware that if you were to confront this person, I feel like it would completely discourage them, because you'd be confirming all their fears, and you'd be confirming that yes, you are so much better than them. Okay, that's how they see it currently, because they're overwhelmed by things. They see you all the way up there and themselves just getting started, right? So Pisces, if you can keep yourself busy doing other things, working on other projects, working on yourself, studying something, picking up a new hobby, focusing more on your career, focusing more on other aspects of life. I don't know, okay? To allow this to gestate is the way they're putting it. I feel like 6 months to the end of the year, whenever you're watching the video, they'll be ready. Okay? And when they're ready, there's no stopping them. The Emperor, Queen of Wands. Again, King and Queen of Wands, King and Queen of Wands. All right? This is... Where did I see them? Oh, here we go. This could be the person you could end up marrying, settling down with. See? King and Queen of Wands, King and Queen of Wands. Yeah? Twin flame energy, I don't, again, use that lightly. But again, that's not to say you should wait for this person. Just wait. Put your life on hold. Do nothing else. That would not be good. It wouldn't work. It would take longer. If you were to do that, it would take longer if it were to come to pass at all. Does that make sense? Am I making sense? There's no way to trick divine timing. This is an FYI, Pisces, from the universe. Yes, we see you. Yes, you are on the same page. Yes, you want the same things. This is just what's up. It's going to take time. This is what you could do should you choose to keep this door open, right? Keep yourself busy, focus on other things. Or you could confront them, shut the door right now. Or just shut the door altogether, not even have a conversation. It's completely up to you. What I find very interesting is the difference in perception, okay? Because you're annoyed with this person because it looks like they're recognizing you and what you two could do and have together, and they're not doing anything about it, and that frustrates you. What you don't see is they're doing everything about it. They're doing what they're supposed to. They're setting things into motion. They might not be doing it the way you would. They might not be doing it at the speed that you would, but just be aware that this person is depleted and feeling very overwhelmed. They're just now starting to build themselves back up, and they can only do one thing at a time. They have a plan. They're very hard on themselves in terms of where they need to be to even have the conversation with you. They respect you more than you know, Pisces. You are going to be surprised. Okay, you're going to be very surprised when they tell you what they've been through and what they did and how they view you and how they approached the whole thing. Okay? And it's not them putting you on a pedestal. It's not that. It's a different feeling. It's a different feeling. It's respect. It's not like Pisces is perfect and I'm crap. It's not that. It's like Pisces has got it together. I need to get it together to be on the same level as Pisces so I can be a partner to Pisces. It's respect. Okay? So, kudos to this person. They're very, they got the best poker face though. Don't play poker with this person. You will lose, Pisces, because you don't know any of this. Like you're not aware of any of this. Okay, so now you know, Pisces. Now you know. And you got some choices to make. All right, Pisces. I will leave it there. I am speechless. It does not happen often. I'll tell you that. But yeah. Tell me if the reading resonates. Tell me what this is. If it's job related, if it's collaboration, business, projects, whatever related, it's you and the other person on your mind. Again, take the messages and apply them as they make sense to you. If it's not love, not everyone deals with love, not everyone's interested, but it's the same thing, okay? Just adapt the messages. But I really hope the reading helps you. You got some things to think about here, okay? So I'm going to leave it there. Good luck with this one, Pisces. Have a think and tell me in the comments what you're going to do. Because I kind of see it for myself as well. And now I got to go think about it. But yeah, there you go. I hope this helps. All right. And also let me know if you enjoy the type of reading so I can keep doing it. All right. I'll leave it there. Sending you lots of love. Have a great day. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.